Ano ho yung magiging implikasyon nito sa kanyang posibleng pagtakbo sa 2028? We understand at this time she is still the front runner, no, dun sa pagiging presidente o sa 2028. Ano ho yung magiging implikasyon ho nito?
Yeah. Danny, siya yung front runner in a crowded field, no? Crowded field, parang umabot ata ng 33%. Pero historically, no, yung support ng Duterte brand, mas mataas pa diyan eh. Mas mataas pa sa 33%. Yun. So she is the front runner kasi nga madami yung names na nakukonsider, no? Yung tanong kasi, what if it's a one-on-one scenario, would that 33% around that, would that hold? Would that deliver the votes for her to become the next president? No? So ano yung implication for me, mai-embolden pa rin yung base nila. Nako, makagalit yung base nila, re-energize yung base nila, so to speak. Pero that's around, at least as of now, no, 33%. Pero yung tanong, no, yung tanong sa taong bayan, no, nung wala sa tinatawag natin na DDS multiverse, would you vote for a candidate to become president na humaharap sa mga plunder cases yung kandidatong yan? So that's the bigger question, no? Wag na siguro yung DDS multiverse kasi parang ang hirap yan, ang hirap nilang i-convince eh. Parang it's cast in stone na yung support nila. Pero yung remaining like 60 to 70%, no? Would you vote for a president na ang daming controversies, ang daming mga tanong as to her competency, as to her temperament, as to her integrity, honesty when it comes to funds entrusted to her by the government? So yun yung tanong, no? So yung implication for me, hindi siya makakatulong. Hindi siya makakatulong na magdagdag sa votes niya yung mga plunder cases at saka yung impeachment